Have you ever wondered about the other side of the civil rights struggle in America, about the Black supremacist groups? As we traverse the vast corridors of history, it's vital to shine a light on these often overlooked chapters. The groups we're about to explore played pivotal roles in shaping the struggle for equality, and in some instances, challenged the very fabric of societal norms. We've carefully selected the top 5 groups based on their influence, reach, and the indelible marks they've left on American history. This isn't about glorifying or vilifying these groups, but rather an attempt to understand their motivations, their ideologies, and the circumstances that led to their rise. In a world where history is often written by the victors, let's step off the well-trodden path and venture into the shadows. Join us as we delve into the past and reveal the top 5 Black supremacist groups in U.S. history. Starting with the oldest, we have the Nation of Islam. Emerging in the early 20th century, the Nation of Islam is a religious movement that combined elements of traditional Islam with Black nationalist ideas. The group was founded in Detroit in 1930 by Wallace D. Fard Muhammad, a mysterious figure whose origins and end remain shrouded in speculation. The Nation of Islam gained prominence under the leadership of Elijah Muhammad, who took over after Fard's disappearance in 1934. Elijah Muhammad was a charismatic leader, steering the group through the turbulent civil rights era and espousing a philosophy of Black self-reliance and independence. In the 1960s, the Nation of Islam was thrust into the national spotlight, largely due to the efforts of its most famous member, Malcolm X. Malcolm X's fiery rhetoric and call for Black empowerment resonated with many African Americans, though his relationship with the nation was complex and ultimately ended in a tragic falling out. The Nation of Islam underwent significant changes after Elijah Muhammad's death in 1975. His son, Warith Deen Muhammad, took over and attempted to bring the group more in line with mainstream Sunni Islam, even changing its name to the American Muslim Mission. However, a faction led by Louis Farrakhan rejected these changes and re-established the original Nation of Islam in 1978. Farrakhan's Nation of Islam has been controversial, with critics accusing it of promoting Black supremacy and anti-Semitism. The Nation of Islam has evolved significantly since its founding nearly a century ago. It has been a force for Black empowerment, providing social services and advocating for the rights of African Americans. However, it has also been a source of controversy due to its divisive rhetoric and beliefs. Despite the controversies, the Nation of Islam has had a profound influence on American society. It has shaped the discourse around race and religion, and its legacy can be seen in the ongoing struggle for racial justice and equality. The Nation of Islam has undoubtedly left a significant imprint on American history. Scene script. Next up, we have the Black Panther Party. In the midst of the civil rights era, the Black Panther Party emerged as a powerful force, advocating for the self-defense of African American communities and the end of police brutality. Founded in the turbulent year of 1966 by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale, this group took root in Oakland, California, rapidly spreading across the country. Newton and Seale, driven by their experiences and vision, crafted a 10-point program that outlined the party's demands and goals. They called for an end to the oppression of Black people, for decent housing, for education that revealed the true history of African Americans, and for Black men to be exempted from military service, among other points. The Black Panther Party was more than just a political movement. It was a symbol of Black power and self-defense. The members, dressed in black berets and leather jackets, patrolled their communities to protect them from police brutality. They were known for their striking and powerful imagery, but they were also deeply committed to community programs. They established free breakfast programs for children, health clinics, and schools, contributing to the welfare of their communities in tangible ways. Yet, they were met with fierce opposition. The government saw them as a threat, leading to confrontations and the subsequent imprisonment or death of many members. Despite this, their impact on the civil rights movement was undeniable. They brought issues of systemic racism, police brutality, and economic inequality to the forefront of national discourse. Even today, the legacy of the Black Panther Party lives on, Their influence can be seen in various aspects of American society, from politics to culture. They challenged the status quo, fought for their rights, and left an indelible mark on American history. The Black Panther Party, a symbol of Black power and self-defense. Moving forward in time, we arrive at the new Black Panther Party. This group, emerging in the late 20th century, carries a name reminiscent of its predecessor, the Black Panther Party. Yet, the two organizations share few similarities beyond their names. The new Black Panther Party was formed in Dallas, Texas in 1989. Its founder, Aaron Michaels, sought to continue the legacy of the original Black Panther Party, but the group soon took on a different path. The new Black Panther Party was marked by a more militant stance and controversial rhetoric, distinguishing it from the original organization's focus on community programs and self-defense. Leadership has been a critical element in the new Black Panther Party's narrative. In the late 90s, the baton of leadership was passed to Khalid Abdul Muhammad, a former member of the Nation of Islam. Known for his fiery speeches, Muhammad amplified the party's controversial image until his untimely death in 2001. Today, the party is led by Malik Zulu Shabazz, a lawyer and activist who continues to push the party's agenda. The impacts of the new Black Panther Party are multifaceted. On one hand, they have been praised for their efforts in advocating for the rights and welfare of the Black community. On the other hand, they have been criticized for their militant approach and inflammatory rhetoric, leading to numerous controversies. They've been labeled a hate group by some organizations, including the Southern Poverty Law Center, for their divisive language and actions. Despite these controversies, the new Black Panther Party has undeniably left a significant mark on the Black Power movement. They have sparked conversations about racial justice, police brutality, and economic disparities, highlighting the systemic issues that continue to affect the African American community. The new Black Panther Party, a controversial yet influential group in the Black Power movement. Their story serves as a reminder of the complex and often contentious history of race relations in the United States, a history that continues to unfold before our eyes. Scene script: next in line, we have the Black Hebrew Israelites. The Black Hebrew Israelites, a collective of groups and individuals, hold a unique perspective on religious and racial identity. Their beliefs hinge on the conviction that they are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites, asserting a heritage that stretches back to the ancient tribes of Israel. This belief presents a compelling narrative, one of a displaced people reclaiming their ancestral identity. Their leaders, diverse in their teachings, carry a common thread of Black empowerment and spiritual awakening. One such influential figure is Ben Ami, Ben Israel, who led a group of Black Hebrew Israelites to Israel in the late 1960s, establishing a community that still exists today. His teachings, rooted in the belief of their Israelite heritage, emphasized healthy living, both in body and spirit. The influence of the Black Hebrew Israelites can be seen in various spheres. In music, for instance, artists like Kendrick Lamar have openly shared their connection to the group's teachings. In social movements, their voices have often been heard advocating for racial justice and equality. However, it's crucial to note that the Black Hebrew Israelites are not a monolith. Their beliefs range from the peaceful and inclusive to the radical and separatist. Some factions have been criticized for their aggressive street preaching and for espousing beliefs that edge on hate speech. This has led to the Southern Poverty Law Center classifying certain sects as hate groups. Yet, at the heart of their teachings is a quest for identity and a sense of belonging. They seek to rewrite a narrative that has often erased or overlooked the experiences of Black people. This, coupled with their unique religious perspective, makes the Black Hebrew Israelites a fascinating study in the intersection of race, religion, and identity. The Black Hebrew Israelites, an intriguing blend of religion and Black supremacy. Concluding our list, we have the Moorish Science Temple. This fascinating group was established in the early 20th century by a man named Noble Drew Ali. Ali, a charismatic leader, combined elements of Islam, Christianity, and Black nationalism to create a unique religious movement. The Moorish Science Temple is best known for its distinctive beliefs and practices. Its members claim descent from the ancient Moors of North Africa and believe that African Americans are the true inheritors of the Moorish Empire. The group also promotes self-empowerment and economic independence within the Black community. Under Ali's leadership, the Moorish Science Temple grew rapidly, attracting thousands of followers across the United States. Its influence continues to be felt today, with many modern Black nationalist movements drawing inspiration from Ali's teachings. Despite facing numerous challenges and controversies, the Moorish Science Temple has remained resilient, continuing to advocate for the rights and dignity of African Americans. The Moorish Science Temple, a unique mix of Islam, Christianity, and Black nationalism. These groups have undeniably shaped American history in ways that are often overlooked. From the Nation of Islam's powerful voice in the civil rights movement, to the Black Panther Party's community-focused initiatives, each organization has left an indelible mark on the American landscape. The new Black Panther Party, despite its controversial reputation, continues to advocate for Black empowerment today. The Black Hebrew Israelites and the Moorish Science Temple, while lesser known, have significantly influenced religious and cultural dialogues within and beyond the Black community. Understanding these groups is not just about acknowledging the darker chapters of our past, but also about appreciating the complexities of the struggle for equality. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a reminder that history is a tapestry woven from countless individual threads. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, comment, and share. Until next time, keep exploring history from all angles.